So I just wanted to make this video because yesterday I had a moment to reflect and really letting you know that you're not alone in this journey. And then in fact, we all feel lonely, we all feel fear, we all feel this self-doubt, we all feel like, what the fuck am I doing? Am I doing right or am I doing wrong? And not only me, but people who's completely ahead of you or people who's just starting the journey, everyone feels the same way, and as a matter of fact, and there's a package. It's just a package deal, you know. In life we have moments to reflect and then kind of like just feeling fear or feeling lonely and then acknowledging the fact that you feel that way. And then most of the time we feel so many different emotions, and then sometimes we feel like, oh my God, I made it, I'm top of the world, I'm like a king. And then you feel like, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now, and then I feel so lonely, I so feel disconnected, and I'm afraid. And I just wanted to make this video to let you know that it's completely okay, because we're a human being. And that's how we connect to one another, because if we don't have all these, you know, feeling lonely, not feeling satisfied at some point, or feeling doubtful, and all these kind of things that we tend to avoid or push it away and suppress it. But you have to feel and you have to just know that it's a beautiful thing. So the reason why I'm making this video is because, you know, a lot of people look up to me, and I really, really appreciate that. And then I have clients, you know, who's also 6 figures and 7 figures and very, very high level people. I have to show up as the best version of myself every time. And I do. And I am who I am. But that doesn't mean that I'm not a human being. Eminem said a very similar thing, and then I'm not saying that Eminem, you know, Eminem is like, wow, like I love Eminem. He's such an icon, and his, you know, his accomplishment is just insane. But one of his song called "Walk on the Water," right? Like the kids look up to him like he's God or something. But he's just saying that I'm not Jesus, you know, he can't walk on the water. And then if it's ice cold and if it's completely turned into ice, then maybe we can. Or maybe the ice will break. Everyone feels that way, even the legends like Eminem, or, you know, the people who's making so much money, who's done so many things. It doesn't matter. The age doesn't matter, the gender doesn't matter. We all feel lonely. We all feel like shit is not working. But that's what makes us human, and that's a beautiful part. And obviously I'm an expert in reprogramming mind and, you know, like changing the code and changing the pattern. So I deal with all these emotions very quickly, and it doesn't really bother me much. But that doesn't mean that I don't feel at all. Like, it doesn't mean that I have zero anxiety. It doesn't mean that I have zero moment to really feel that some sort of like fear. And in fact, you should feel afraid. You should feel afraid, because if you are afraid, you're more focused. If you are afraid, then you can realize, because people cannot pay attention without the pain. Because we have some sort of pain that we struggle or we want to change. And that's why we pay attention to some part of our life or ourselves. And then that allows us to take a step forward or to take a leap of faith and then decide to make a change. Because otherwise we're just too comfortable and feeling, you know, just sitting on the couch and just like, well, my life is okay, I don't need to do anything. But your life continue. Your life, you keep walking. And there's a saying that if you stop learning, then that's another death. And I believe it's so true, because if you're not learning, what are you doing? If you're not improving, because everything else is changing. There's so much to learn. There's so much to dedicate our life to, you know, whether it's your physique or whether it's your business or whether it's just, you know, personal development or your spiritual journey, the healing. We have so much to do. We have so much to learn. And every time we learn, we grow. Either you stop growing or you die. Well, I'm pretty sure you come across with some people and then look at these people, and then you realize that, okay, are they living? You know, they seem just like doing the tasks and over and over and over like a robot. but you are trying to go through a spiritual journey in self-development and realizing that there's a lot of challenges, and then you feel often lonely, you're going through this, solitude path, but it's really helping you and refining you in a better way, then you feel growing. But that growth comes with pains and struggles and challenges and obstacles. So I want you to know that I feel lonely too. I feel like sometimes, I came a long way, but I'm still far away from where I want to be. And that's the truth. Because for a lot of people, where I am right now is like dream destination. And because I dreamt about it, all my manifestation was before a dream. That's why my program called A Dream to Reality, like you can turn your dream into reality, but we have to dream about it first. We have to want it. But you see, I have so many places that I want to go to, or the level that I want to get to, and then all the different things that I want to manifest in my life, it's still out there as a desire, it's still out there as a possibility, and in fact, it's going to manifest. But you see, so every level you step onto, you will feel the same way. Because now I look back in hindsight, and I know the fact that I was so happy, I was so disciplined. I was waking up 5:30 and walking out 6 a.m. in the morning, outside in the winter and in Amsterdam. And I was, I had a chat about this, but I look back and I feel like, right now, I feel like I need that person, like old version of me, staying so disciplined and hungry, because, I wasn't making any money. I was flat broke, but I knew that I could do something. I really wanted to do something. But now I have pretty much everything that he wanted, but I felt like I lost that fire. I felt like I lost that insane drive and discipline. Well, even though I'm very disciplined, like I'm organized and productive, and I hit the gym and everything. I stay healthy, I work, and I make YouTube, and I do a coaching session and all the kind of things. I'm handling everything. But I felt like I missed that old version. I felt like, shit, I wish he could just come to me and give me a push so that I can stay disciplined a little bit more. But the truth is, you're becoming a different person. In this journey of solitude, in this journey of self-development, in this journey of running a business, in this journey of you learning and growing into the better version on a daily basis, you're changing. So when I felt like I missed my old version, I realized that because of him, I have what I want. Because of him, I have what I want. Because of him, I have what he wanted. So he did all the work to pass me the baton and then give me all I wanted. But if I don't enjoy it and then give the credit and then acknowledge the fact that, I came a long way, and then all these past versions of myself, every step of the way, I was a different person. And then everyone, let's say every year, we are a different person because your cell is, dying and then born in again, and your internal organs can be changing in a certain period of time. So biological standpoint, we're a different person, and energetically we're a different person. When you started self-development journey and now where you are, completely different person, right? You can compare yourself before and now, and then you see the before and after, and then you're like, wow, it's like I'm a different person. And maybe the 2 years ago, maybe you had this aspect so good, like me, like maybe you're so disciplined and hungry. But because of that, maybe you developed the different areas of your life, and now you don't have to be crazy hungry. You can also enjoy the time and then relax. Or maybe you can also enjoy what you've created the last 2 years. So oftentimes we are too hard on ourselves. We are a little bit too hard on ourselves, and then just forget about all these accomplishments, forget about all these things that we've been through. And then we just find that small things that, I'm not disciplined enough. I'm not where I want to be right now. I am failing. And that's not true. That is not true. It's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to feel afraid. It's okay to have the doubt. Because if you don't have a doubt, you're simply dreaming too small. If you don't have any fear, then you're playing too small. So it's telling you you're on the exact right path and you're doing the right thing. And it's just a little bit challenging. Sometimes you just can't see if you're doing right or wrong. But if you are afraid, that's a good sign for you to take the leap of faith. If you feel a little bit anxious on this journey, and then you're doing great. You're not playing small. You're not aiming small. You have the dream. You have some intentions. You're aligned with your life purpose. You're aligned with your calling. Because of course, those callings and life purpose ain't easy, right? Because if it's easy, then why would God give you in the first place? So we're all in this individually, but also together. Because I'm going through my journey individually, but you're going through your journey individually. But knowing the fact that whatever the experience and situation, obviously they're different based on the individual, but we are going through this together, what we call life. We are challenging it together and knowing that you're not alone. Maybe you feel like alone and lonely, but I want you to know that I'm going through the exact same feelings and I'm going through exact same challenges. So we are in this together, and I genuinely hope this message resonate with you. I genuinely hope this message is somehow helped you to maybe feel a little bit better, or to maybe a little bit, push you to challenge yourself in this journey. Right, with that said, let's fucking go. Peace.